Hey, it's Greg Grubb, Electric Vehicle Conversions, Ohio. And I thought I'd just do a little walk around. This is the Justy. It's a 1990 Subaru Justy. It's a push button, all-wheel drive, 3-cylinder. And since I had so much rust on the S10, it's probably going to be the first converted car. So it's pretty dirty in there. The motor is overheating, and I think it has something to do with the radiator. But it looks a lot better underneath than the S10. And with the push button all-wheel drive, I've got a plan for that. It does have a little bit of rust right there, little on the door, but it's not very much. Let's see here. See that? It's a push button all-wheel drive, so it can be front or all-wheel. And it doesn't really have a lot. It's got AC. There's a button for it right there, but it's never worked. So the good thing is it only weighs 1,700 pounds. It's got some trim pieces missing. Not really missing, just cracked. It's an easy fix. It's got a big hatch. A tire. This is going to be a cheap conversion though, because well, just because I'm broke. But it is a lightweight 4-door. They say 5 adults can fit in it, but I wouldn't cram 3 adults in the back seat. It would be rough with 2 because there is not much leg room. There's not much leg room back here at all. You see, that's all the floor space you got, and the seat doesn't really go back that far. So, but the seats sit up pretty high. It doesn't feel like you're in a tiny car. If you know cars that well, if you look at the whole thing, you can tell it's a Festiva with 4 doors on it. Fairly lightweight, 1,700 pounds. All-wheel drive. Well, it's a push button. ECVT. Constant variable transmission. I gave it a bath today, and it sat under a tree for about 5 months. It was pretty gross. There's a little more rust right there, but like I said, way less than the S10 has. And I tried to clean off the motor, and I got a lot of grit out of it. So that's going to be the first converted vehicle starting this week. I start pulling parts off of it, so I don't know if the radiator's good. I think that's why it was overheating. It just wasn't circulating. The pump was good. Like I said, I got a few things to fix. They're pretty rare, but almost every part fits a Festiva, so I'm just gonna pull the trim off, make it one solid color, and get rid of the rust, because there's not much compared to the S10. It is a lightweight vehicle, 1,714 pounds as it sits right now. So we're probably going to take 300 or 400 pounds off of it and then weigh it and then start the conversion. I wish I had a wider shot here so you can see the whole thing. It's just a little tiny Subaru 3-cylinder, but I'll shoot another video when we start pulling parts off and let everybody know what's going on. And if you have any more questions, just ask. You ask a question and I don't know the answer, you're going to make me do homework, which are the best questions I like. It is a small car, but I think it'll make a good conversion, and I'll shoot another video when we start pulling parts off. But that's it. I'm just hoping that rust can come off. I know it can. See the underneath, it used to be black trim under there. Looked like somebody just peeled the running board off. A little piece right there with rust. But the frame and everything looks fine, looks way better than the S10, so get a good shot of the front here. And underneath is fairly dirty right now. I was spraying the engine off, but it started to get dark and I wanted to shoot the video. So there you have it. It's a basic 4-seater. I would call it a 4-seater economy car. It was listed at EPA rating was 52 miles to the gallon. That's pretty good even for a 3-cylinder. I never got that. I think I got a little over 40 because it is old. It's got 180,000 miles on it. But I think we're going to patch up the body and start pulling parts off. Let's see how many miles. Yeah. It says 18.3. We all know that's not right. It's got at least 100,000. I would say it's over 2. Might be 218. As you can see, it was well used and abused. But I got it all nice and clean today. Like I said, it doesn't have much rust, but it's got something that can be knocked off and primered. And we'll respray it when it's rolling again. It's got a light trim. I think that's broke because this is the handle underneath it that you open it with, and it sticks. And with that on there, it's kind of in the way when it sticks. Here's something I never thought I'd see on a 3-cylinder though. That's a trailer wire adapter on a 3-cylinder. It's got room for a hatch for a hook, but it's not there. So give me about a week and I'll shoot another video of taking parts off. And if you see any parts you want, just ask. They'll be cheap, if not free. So that's our first conversion. I'm not doing the S10 because the rust, the frame rust, really. I didn't really mind the body rust. But when you can poke your hole through the frame, it's done. It'll be scrap when I'm done with it. Like I said, ask questions if you got them.